our lives are busy. We've got a lot on, but to stop and actually teach our children how to.
Pill. Okay? We are entering a completely world of uncharted water right now.
Have you made any investments in Bitcoin?
So, I mean, I personally own Bitcoin in my hedge fund. I own Bitcoin in my fund. I own Bitcoin in my private account. It is a huge deal. It's a huge, huge, huge deal. Because what you're talking about right now is for the next 3 to 5 years, an unbelievably better store value. It is gold 2.0.
I think this is a currency that's really going to work eventually.
Well, I think it is working, and there will be other currencies like it that may be even better. But in the meantime, there's a big industry around Bitcoin, and people have made fortunes out of Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, there is no Bitcoin company, there is no Bitcoin building, there's not even a Bitcoin server anywhere that you could shut down. It is completely distributed. That's what's unique about Bitcoin. It is, for the first time, a way for the two of us to exchange value online without a third-party intermediary. Until the invention of Bitcoin, for you and me to exchange money online, we had to employ a third party, like PayPal, like Visa, like MasterCard, right? And we live in the 21st century. If we want to have a video call to China, we can do that for free. But to send a couple $100, which is essentially just ones and zeros being moved around, costs 5% plus takes over a day.
Bitcoin is exciting because it shows how cheap it can be. Bitcoin is better than currency in that you don't have to be physically in the same place. And of course, for large transactions, currency can get pretty inconvenient.
You'll see Bitcoin trading at 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000. Rick Falkvinia does an excellent analysis. He predicts that Bitcoin will capture between 1 and 10% of the global Forex market, which implies a price of between $100,000 to $1 million per Bitcoin. Most of the people who are on the sidelines not buying Bitcoin today will start to buy Bitcoin when it gets over 1,000, and then a greater percentage of people will definitely plow into Bitcoin when it starts to get over 10,000.
It's still predicting Bitcoin, $10,000 per Bitcoin in 3 years.
Casares, he is the CEO of Zappo, which is a Bitcoin wallet and Bitcoin vault.
I think it's mostly a very positive thing. I think we're going to see ups and downs like with any other emerging technology, but I think Bitcoin is here to stay, and it makes sense that it be taxed and treated like any other.
So let's make a bold call here. In 10 years, what do you think Bitcoin will be worth? One Bitcoin?
Between $500,000 and $1 million.
A lot of people are just seeing the charts and thinking, how high will it go? What I'm doing is counting backwards. I mean, this is a transactional currency, and it is a store of value. As such, it is a product and a service competing on a very tangible market for stores of value and for transactional currencies. So what is the size of that market?
Right, and this is important.
And how big a market share can Bitcoin realistically take within a foreseeable time frame? When you ask that question, then you come up with a market cap of Bitcoin total, and then you divide that by the number of Bitcoin in circulation by your estimated time, and seeing how Chinese are buying Bitcoin like crazy, I actually had to adjust this number upwards, but then you come up with a number of about $2 to $5 million per Bitcoin.
I suggest that everyone go back to buy one Bitcoin. Not too much, only one is enough. If everyone in this world, people, just to go back buy one Bitcoin, the Bitcoin value go to the $1 million. When the Bitcoin have $1 million, all around the world will be crazy, and everyone will be the follow, and other digital currency just to be grandson of the Bitcoin. So for me, I think for a lot of people, they don't exactly understand why Bitcoin.
Is Bitcoin the currency of the future, or is it the payment system they're developing?
Bingo! It's the payment system. It's the blockchain encryption, and they're interesting things. I think Bitcoin, or the really blockchain encryption that's behind it, has a greater ability to bring more of the world's population out of poverty than anything we've seen.
If you're new to Bitcoin, take your time to go out there and Google it and learn about it. It truly is one of the most important inventions in the history of humankind, and certainly the most important invention since the internet. Go out there, make a Bitcoin wallet, get involved, start using it, learn about all the positive ways in which this is going to improve the lives of every single person on the planet. Get involved, do it today. It's going to help everybody. Thank you.
Bitcoin.
Right now, the world is basically in the middle of a second gold rush. But the thing is, it's not gold that people are actually after this time around. It's Bitcoin, the biggest, baddest cryptocurrency on the planet. But the thing about Bitcoin is that because it's a digital currency, you obviously can't just dig it out of the ground with a pickaxe. So to get a better sense of how cryptocurrency mining works, we're here in northern Washington to visit one of the biggest Bitcoin mines in the United States and to see what goes on behind the scenes.
The whirring sound you're hearing is the sound of 1,800 servers computing. This is a mining facility. So we operate ASIC servers specifically for the Bitcoin blockchain protocol. As you can see, it's a warehouse environment. Our facilities manufacture about 7 Bitcoin per day.
The servers in this room do that by solving a difficult math problem called a cryptographic hashing function. In the simplest possible terms, they're solving a puzzle that's generated by the Bitcoin network. About every 10 minutes, a new puzzle or block in the chain is released. The reward for solving that puzzle is currently 12.5 Bitcoins. Working together, all the Bitcoin miners on Earth unlock about 1,800 Bitcoins each day, and about 0.4% of those are mined in this very room. That doesn't sound like a lot, but when we filmed this video, this Bitcoin mine generated about $70,000 a day. That's $2.1 million a month, all in this one room.
These are ASIC processors, application-specific integrated circuits. The chip design is specifically to run the protocol that is Bitcoin blockchain. It's code, right? It's specifically a chip design to run that code at a much higher rate of speed. So what you have to understand about Bitcoin is it's a commodity. Most of the world doesn't understand it's actually code with an underlying technology value.
Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are decentralized, with every transaction being recorded in the blockchain ledger. Bitcoin mining is essentially processing those transactions and adding links to the blockchain. Each link in the chain created every 10 minutes contains about 2,500 transactions.
It's held speculatively, okay? So how much money do you make every day is a function of not when we create it. It's a function of when we sell it. So what do? We manufacture it continuously, we hold it for when the price runs up, and then we sell it, we take the proceeds, and we expand our operation.
Expansion is essential because as more Bitcoin miners come online and servers become more powerful, the puzzles become more difficult to solve. The Bitcoin mining algorithm continuously adjusts to keep the mining rate constant, one block in the chain equaling 12.5 Bitcoin every 10 minutes. And the Bitcoin algorithm only allows for the creation of 21 million Bitcoin, meaning the last Bitcoin will be mined in the year 2140.
Why Wenatchee? Wenatchee is on the Columbia River. We are part of what's called the Mid-Sea Columbia string of hydroelectric dams. We have cheap, plentiful, green hydroelectric power right here.
That means the cost of power is relatively cheap, about $100,000 a month right now.
This facility is a 2 megawatt facility. We are building a 10 megawatt facility now, and we are breaking ground on a 20 megawatt facility, and then we also have 8 megawatts worth of facilities under construction in 2 separate locations. And in addition to that, we are in the process of developing projects for another 80 megawatts, all at this time.
That growth is essential because the world is in the middle of a Bitcoin mining gold rush. Profit margins can be 70% and higher for mining operations, and miners big and small are looking to cash in.
If you can get tech infrastructure closer to the source and not have to build out all the distribution network, you drastically reduce the cost and the bottleneck. So we are building this emerging technology here in Central Washington State because we're close to the source and we have a fiber backbone, an international fiber backbone that travels right through our valley.
Okay. All right. So guys, that's it for our crypto education. All right. What I'm gonna do now is gonna go over to our presentation. All right. And do we have anyone here that's new who have never seen the presentation? Anyone here been invited? Let me just unmute so that I can. Okay, so if you are new, just let me know that you've never seen the presentation.
Okay, I'm new.
Okay, all right, so Lana, you're new. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so the process that you just seen was something called mining. The last video, that's how Bitcoins are created through a process called mining. Okay, now when Bitcoins are mined, those coins that are mined, those digital coins, because Bitcoin is not a physical currency, it's a digital currency. All right, so therefore the currency goes on your cell phone or on your device, whether it be your laptop or your iPad. All right, so it's the currency that doesn't, you don't save it in a bank, you save it actually on your device. So therefore, you're the owner of the currency when you have it in your digital wallet. Okay, this allows you to spend it with anyone, anywhere around the world at any given time without having to go into a bank and get permission to spend it. The beautiful thing about Bitcoin is that it increases in value as you have it. So the more people buying Bitcoin, the more the value go up. So just let me share again my screen. Okay, let me just share my screen again.
Officially a Bitcoin millionaire. This is insane, y'all. This is freaking insane. Like, I have a video that I'm gonna upload, like discussing my story. You came at me with the bull. Why? Reacted up, got him shook. Don't let me change your girl status from married to took. They know reacted up, bagging. My views up, yeah, I'm bragging. Your girl probably looked me up. She love to see my reaction. You're sick and what's up, YouTube? My name's Dante Backus. I'm an electrical and computer engineering major at Baylor University in Waco, Texas. So back in 2015, I bought about 70 Bitcoin for around $300 each, which was a little more than $20,000. At the time, I had a job at Best Buy. I was fixing phones and selling them on eBay. So what I want to do is I'm going to change this white screen to black, and then I'm also going to change the housing of this to matte black. And I was also day trading with the help of Timothy Skies. If you guys don't know who Timothy Skies is, go watch him. He's great. He taught me everything I know.
I was dip buying it. I'll get to BNSO in a second. OPTT is one to watch. It has this solid base in here in the 320s and 330s. I like that. Picasso with the Lux. This is, I love seeing this. Got in with NVCN at 214, made a bowl of cereal, got out at 270, made 230 bucks. That's a good damn bowl of.
About trading penny stocks and trading stocks, like just being a day trader in general. And a lot of those practices that I learned from him watching his videos helped me out today. So as time went on, the price of Bitcoin increased, decreased. The market was totally unpredictable. So I held on to that Bitcoin, but I slowly started to sell some of it. I actually ended up selling 10 of it. Something told me to hold on to the remainder. So in 2017, when Bitcoin hit $10,000 each, I was going to sell off at 10,000 because that was when everybody was like, oh, it's gonna burst, it's a bubble, but something told me to hold on, and I'm glad that I held on to it. Later in December, the price of Bitcoin hit 19,000 each, and something told me to sell it all. So I sold all 60 of my Bitcoin, which gained me about 1.1 mil before taxes, which is completely insane. Yes, I'm still trading cryptocurrency. In fact, in November, I bought about 112 Ethereum at 390 each because I have belief that Ethereum is going to be the next big thing. I actually have this app called Blockfolio that I use just to see what the net worth of my Blockfolio or portfolio is at the time. So as you can see right here, they'll show you like how much your portfolio is worth right now. So I have about $136,000 worth of crypto right now. In case you guys are wondering what I have some Ripple, I have some Stellar, and I have some Ethereum. And this is just what I use just to manage everything and just to see how much everything is worth that I have. I actually also use this platform called GDAX to daily trade. Daily trading, I normally daily trade with Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, especially when the market is really just ranging of different prices. And I make about $500 to $2,000 a day off of $8,000 that I have in my GDAX account.
Okay, so you get some idea, that Bitcoin, okay, is a real currency and that you can buy it and you can sell it at any given time back to physical cash, all right, and make some money doing that. So there are persons that will buy Bitcoin now and, you'll sell it to a year or two after or a month after based on how the person see the profit of Bitcoin going up. Okay, and therefore they can profit that way. Okay, because if you buy it at a lower price or when the price is down, and therefore the price going up and up all the time, so therefore you can benefit from having Bitcoins. All right, so let me share my screen. Let's go over to our PowerPoint. I was mentioning if you have any questions, you can hold your questions, okay, and make sure you take some notes and ask me your question, have your questions for me after the presentation. Okay. All right, so again, welcome. My name is Christopher Brain. I am a network marketer. I've been involved in network marketing for the past 20 years. I've been involved in cryptocurrency for just about 5 to 6 years. I got introduced to Bitcoin just by luck and chance, by being online, trying to market my network marketing business and trying to get myself online. I have an online presence. You guys remember the days when they talk about, if you don't have a .com next to your name, therefore you're missing out. Okay. And therefore, I decided, it's time for me to go and register a website and try to put my business and everything online, open up a YouTube channel, and I start to market myself that way. All right. And therefore, by being online, I come across Bitcoin. When I came across it back then, guys, a few years back, I had no idea what it was. I didn't see it as real money. I just saw it as something, like how we look at monopoly money. It only have value in the game, but not outside the game in the real world. It doesn't have any value. So I saw Bitcoin like that. I didn't purchase any. Again, when I saw Bitcoin again, it was roughly about $267. That's when I paid note to the price. And then I said that was too expensive for me to buy something that I cannot spend in the real world. When it came on my radar, once again, a few years after, it was $900 to $1,000. And that's when I saw online companies were taking it as a form of payment. Some of the processors were allowing you to actually cash out Bitcoin, stuff like that. So then I realized, hey, you can really make some money with this. And I start then to dive into it then. I'm not still understand all the elements of the currency, and how it functions and what caused it to go up and stuff like that. So therefore, I didn't do that type of research. I only researched the fact that I can make it and how do I make it. So I bought myself some Bitcoin back in 2016, and I allow a company to trade it for me. And that company was able to trade it, and I earned myself 27 Bitcoins. Guys, when Bitcoin was $17,000, $17,000, I sold some of my Bitcoin back then, and I able to probably make some money. But again, I didn't sell all at the same time. You know, you sell it as you need it. You know, you spend a lot of it basically was spent online, you know, doing different things. Okay, but the whole idea, guys, is that the knowledge I had back then, guys, was so limited to this asset that I must say that the knowledge I have today, if I had that knowledge today, okay, there's no way that I would have released those 27 Bitcoins back into the market. Because just think about it, having those 27 Bitcoins with Bitcoin sitting right now at between 56, 57,000 US dollars for one, guys, that is well over 1.2 million US dollars, okay, that I would have. All right, so therefore, now understand the asset, I think it's makes sense and wise for me to also educate other persons so that as they earn this asset, you know, don't be too freely and willingly to go and, you know, cash it out so fast, because even though Bitcoin is sitting at $56,000 for one, guys, all right, and you can earn, we can show you how you can earn a full Bitcoin without having to buy one. You can also hold on to that asset for a little longer, because we're talking price is expected to be between 350,000 to 500 US dollars for one. So can you imagine, just like me, you know, I cash out some at $15,000, $17,000, and now it is 56,000. All right, I can gain by far more. So that is the whole idea, is that you want to hold it on for later. All right, where you can maximize your earnings a whole lot better. Okay, so this is not an investment you can think short term. You have to think long term. Okay, there's going to be some other cryptocurrencies that we're going to also introduce you to as well. All right, so let's go into the company that we're going to be partnering with, and who you're learning about today is a company called the Patron Group International. And the Patron Group International, guys, is a company that formed back in 2019. And their main focus is to trade Bitcoin for us. So therefore, I trade myself personally, but I'm not a professional trader, right? These guys are professional traders, and this is what they do, have been doing for quite some time, all right? Okay, long before 2019, they have been trading. Okay, so we're going to cover what is digital currency and what is cryptocurrency. So let's look at what is digital currency, guys, because we're talking the currency that's going to become the money of the future. As we all know, we live now in a digital world. Everything have gone digital. So it's only obvious if we live in a digital world, the money also will become digital as well. All right, so cryptocurrency and digital currency go hand in hand, because with Bitcoin, it is a digital currency and also cryptocurrency. Digital currency, guys, is like your cell phone, like your credit card and your ATM card, okay? You know, you can move money around and shop at various business places without having the cash. You can actually spend your money, okay, that's in your bank account, leave the cash in the bank, and you can actually use the card to do business. All right, that way, how you spend it, you're spending it in a digital format. So therefore, when you pay the merchant with your card, you're paying him through digital means. All right, so that's how digital currency operate. No physical holding of the cash. So cryptocurrency has that same ability as well. You're not holding any physical money, but difference between digital and crypto goes up in value. For instance, if you have $100 or $1,000 in the bank and you can spend it directly from your ATM card, tomorrow it's still going to be $100. Next week, it's still going to be 6 months, it's still going to be $100 or $1,000 based on how much you put in the bank. It does not increase in value. All right. But with cryptocurrency, now what you put into cryptocurrency, even though it might be just $100 or $1,000, over time, okay, it goes up in value. All right. Okay, I'm going to explain to you what caused that value to go up. Now, why do you need crypto, guys? Crypto is one of the best ways, guys, to start to save your money. And I'm going to share with you also how to double your cryptocurrency. By doubling your cryptocurrency is like doubling your money, okay? Because you can always bring it back into real cash, back into the real world. All right, so again, as I mentioned, you can start saving your money from fiat into Bitcoin. All right, this is something that I think, you know, I have been doing for a while, and I have no regrets doing it, none whatsoever. All right, so if you start putting your money into crypto, knowing very well that you can save money this way and have it increase in value, would you want to do that rather than put it in the bank or the credit union? All right, you can also use it to get involved in investing. So it's the best way to start any investment. All right, and you can also use it to buy and shop around the world online with your Bitcoin. Okay, so the number one currency, as I mentioned, okay, in the world is cryptocurrencies called Bitcoin, which is now becoming the digital gold, as they call it, and also going to become the digital currency of the entire world, where it will become the reserve currency of the entire world. There are 21 million Bitcoins in total. Those 21 million Bitcoins, okay, are mined through miners, but right now there are only 80 million in circulation, but only 21 million can be mined overall. Okay, now, when Bitcoin came out in 2009, one single Bitcoin is 1 US cent. So can you imagine those persons who bought in the early days? What if I bought Bitcoin back when it was $267? You know, of course I would be able to buy more back then than I can buy now. All right, so Bitcoin is the leading cryptocurrency out there, and many big companies are already putting money into this currency. Then we have another currency called Ethereum. Just what the young man said in the video, that he bought some Ethereum, all right, because he thinks that's going to be the next big thing. And Ethereum, guys, there are 111 million already out in circulation, and the price went as high as 2,000 US dollars for one, okay, just a few weeks ago, or a few days ago, actually. All right, then we have some emerging coins coming up, which is called Tron and Doge. They're sitting at 5 cents per coin. So you know, have the opportunity to buy into these ones early. Okay, there are 71 billion Trons out already and 128 billion Doge out already. And guess what, guys? Coins are already being taken by merchants already as a form of payment, where you can pay in this currency. So therefore, I tell persons digital currency is here to stay. Cryptocurrency, guys, is going to be leading the digital currency world, and there are over 5,000 different cryptocurrencies on the market already. But of course, you want to know exactly the ones that will be moving and the ones that you can profit from. Okay, so therefore, that's what we do here with Crypto Wealth Builders, which is our local group team here. And therefore, when you become part of our WhatsApp group, you're given a lot of information in how you can actually access these other cryptocurrencies. Okay, we have two individuals here. We have Ethan and we have Anne. One person invests and one person saves in Bitcoin. And here are the results from their decision. We have Ethan, who invested just 25 US dollars in Bitcoin, and that's all he invested, guys. All he took is 25 US dollars and converted into Bitcoin, and he saved it. Okay, by saving it, that was in 2017. In 2019, he decided he wanted to cash it out, and therefore that 25 US have grown to a value of $459. So guys, that's why I said to you, saving in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is the best way to save, because if you put that on the bank, there's no way he can come back in 2 years. Okay, chances are the bank would have done probably erode his $50 Barbados dollars worth, okay, by fees and so on. All right, here and now, and converted $125 US into Bitcoin, and she did not only save it, but she invested. She took it and she allowed a company to trade it. All right, and that company traded. She earned herself 13 Bitcoins, giving her a total of 35,000 US dollars. All right, on her investment. Okay, so let's share with you how you can put your money to work, because guys, it's not about just earning money, but it's also about putting your money to work. How many persons do save money? I mean, you save your money in the credit union and so on, but you're not putting it to work. By saving it doesn't mean that you're putting it to work. Okay, when you put your money into the bank or any financial institution as a savings, guys, they're gonna take it up and they're gonna put it to work, but they put it to work for themselves. That means the bank can take your money and lend it out, get it as a loan, and get back interest on it, and the person pay back the loan. The bank can take it and trade with it on the stock market and get also return on it, and none of that is returned to you. Furthermore, for you to have your money on the bank, you have to pay to put it down, you have to pay to take it up, and you also have to pay for them to keep it. All right, so here's the opportunity now that you have, that you can put your own money to work for you. All right, so we partner with a company called Paturn Group International, which is headed and founded by the CEO, Mr. Harvey Palafox. Guys, he's a former and co-founder, okay, of AI Trade Global and the president and CEO of AI Trade Philippines. He born in the Philippines. He raised up in the United States and lived there for 43 years. He's run very successful businesses. Harvey is guys heavily involved, okay, in cryptocurrency-based companies, which made him the pioneer, okay, of the cryptocurrency world. His leadership in this industry has made him best fit, guys, to lead okay, this company that we call the Petroleum Group, or PGI. Okay, they have offices set up right now, okay, in Estonia, in the United Kingdom, in the Philippines, and Singapore. Also, they now have an office set up in the United States in Las Vegas. The president of PGI Global is none other than Helen Graham, and the vice president of Chief Operation Officer, sorry, is Mr. Mark Davis. All right, the company products that they do carry is the crypto ATM machine. Okay, that means just like how you have an ATM machine for ordinary currency, dollars, and so on. Okay, you also have an ATM machine for cryptocurrency, and that's one of their products that they do sell to the market. They also have Bitcoin trading platform, blockchain education, health and nutritional products that you can buy with your Bitcoin, and also a debit card for those persons who want a card that they can access their Bitcoin through the ATM machine back to real dollars or physical dollars. Okay, so let's look at our disclaimer before we go into our compensation plan. Okay, we are authorized cryptocurrency trading company. We are no means a financial advisor. Okay, we suggest that you do consult your financial advisor if you do have one. We strongly recommend that you do your own due diligence, read the terms and conditions, and understand them. We believe that once you do, you will see what we see, where we are. But guys, we are by no means a company offering financial advice. Okay, so let's look at our compensation plan. Okay, so within PGI Focus, guys, they do not sell Bitcoin, they do not sell cryptocurrency. What they do, they trade it. So therefore, the same way how you can put your money into the bank and these financial institutions and the bank can take it and make some interest on it. But guess what? We prefer to put it with PGI, and PGI is going to make some interest, and therefore they're going to return some of that interest back to us. So therefore, if you purchase $100 package under silver, we have 100. We have, I didn't get a chance to change this, guys, sorry, but that 3 now is now a 400, and the 5 is now a 600 package. Okay, so therefore those are the package under silver. Under gold, we have a 1,000, a 5,000, and a 10,000, and this is all worth in Bitcoin. All right, so it means you have to convert your money into Bitcoin first, and then you purchase the package through PGI. All right, we have a 20 under the platinum package. We have a 20, a 50,000, and a 1,000, and 100,000. Under the titanium package, we have a 500,000 without any limit. So therefore, you can go ahead if you want to. All right. So these are the packages that you can purchase in PGI. Every package that you purchase, whether you purchase a 100 package or a 500,000 package, okay, it comes with a software fee or added software fee of $19 US. Now the currency that I'm going to share here with you, even in the earnings, is US dollars. All right, so bear that in mind. It's not Barbados dollars, it's US dollars I'm talking about. Okay, the company returns to you on a daily basis, every single day, for whatever package you purchase. All right, you're going to get a return on interest on that package every single day between 0.5 up to 3%. Some days you will receive a 1%, some days you a 1.5, a 2.5, okay, a 2%, okay, but it ranges in that range. So therefore, we average out everything, because most days it will be a 1%. Okay, so let's work with the 1%, okay, that you would receive on your package. All right, so let's look at how you start to earn. On the focus, guys, is that every package that you purchase here, let's go back here, every package that you purchase here, you get a return on your investment. Now, this return on your investment has nothing to do with you referring anyone. You do not have to refer anyone, guys, to receive this return. Okay, this return is paid to you on your package. That's the agreement between you and the company. All right, so I don't want persons to leave here thinking that I can only make money from this opportunity, okay, by referring others. With the referred part is if you want to make additional income outside of what I just shared here with you. So let me give you an example. If a person start with a $1,000 package, all right, or upgrade to $1,000 package, it means now that they can earn a 1% every day on that 1,000. That's $10. Okay, pay to them over a duration of 200 days. That means in 200 days they have themselves $2,000, and that has nothing to do with you referring anyone. You do not have to do anything to earn that, but what? Purchase the package. Okay, so let's look now at those persons who want to refer persons and start to generate an income. You're going to receive that income, okay, by creating what we call a binary. That means you have to refer two persons, and each person, as you refer them, one on the left and one on the right, you would receive binary commission. Okay, so let's look at it in more detail. So therefore, if a person come in, okay, and purchase a $100 package, the company will pay them $1 a day every day, okay, until they get back $200. So therefore, if we count it days, then that would be about 200 days. We work it out about 6 months. So therefore, it take you 6 months, okay, to have your $100 double. Can you put $100 in the credit union or the bank and have it double in 6 months? How many persons have savings over 6 months and have never seen it double in the bank? Okay, so therefore, guys, that's what we're saying to you. Okay, PGI is the best company out there that can help us, okay, to build our wealth, to help increase, okay, and put our money to work. So let's look at $1,000. $1,000 will give you then $10 a day. $10 a day by 200 days is $2,000. Again, you have $2,000. You do what? You put that back into other packages again, and therefore it means now the $2,000 will give you $20 a day by 200 days. You will now have $4,000. So that means if we look back now from the beginning, okay, that you start off and you count a year after, in a year's time, it means now you have earned yourself $4,000 with a $3,000 profit. So if you look at the $1,000 you start with, you have $4,000. You take away the three from the $1,000 from before. That means it leaves back with $3,000 profit. Now, where can you put $1,000 and by the end of the year have it become 4,000 US dollars? All right, so again, let's look now at the referral bonus. Okay, so as you refer persons to PGI and you start to build a team, you decide, like, you know, I want to treat this as a business. And basically, that's what you should do if you're going to get involved in this aspect of it. You must say as a business, and therefore you're starting to build a business. So therefore, if you have a business, guys, it means you have to look after your business on a day-to-day basis. Why would you start a business and invest in a business and don't put any effort into it on a day-to-day basis? Think about it. If you had to go and borrow a loan and open up a traditional business, would you open up the doors and don't ever come back to your place of business? All right, or would you just open up, all right, one day a week? No. The whole day you attend to your business every day. So therefore you should treat it as a business. Whether you want to do it part-time or you don't want to do it full-time, that's your choice. But the whole idea is your business. So each person that you refer to PGI, okay, these are becoming part of your business partners. All right. And every person you refer, you're going to receive a 6% referral commission. A referral commission is paid to you also in US dollars. So therefore, if a person join at $100, okay, to start PGI, you're going to get 6% of that as referral commission. And now you're going to receive yourself $6. A second person, do the same, and that is $6. So therefore, in total, you refer two persons, that's 12 US dollars. Now, what if those two persons decide now that they want to move up to a $1,000 package? Again, you get another referral commission of 6%. So on a $1,000 package, that's $60. Next person did the same thing, that's $60. That's 120 US dollars. There is no limit to the amount of persons you can refer. But guess what, guys? If you refer two and you do it within your first 30 days, that will qualify you for additional 2%. So now instead of getting 6, you will now get 8. Okay. And guys, in order to get that 2%, you must do it within your first 30 days. Refer two persons at least at 100, okay, US dollar package, and you must come in at the same level as well. So that's what we encourage persons. Even if you could come in at a $10,000 package or $100,000 package or $1,000 package, it's best to start off with a $100 package. All right, that way you can qualify for the matching bonus, because if you come in with a $1,000 package, you have to find two persons also to join us at $1,000 each, and therefore you're putting yourself at a disadvantage. All right, you will not qualify if you come in at 1,000 and then bring in two persons at 100. The person must be at the same level or higher of the package that you join at. So therefore, you join yourself at the lowest package, which is 100. All right, and therefore then you can refer other persons also at 100. All right. Now, as long as you join at 100, you can then move up to any bigger package that you want to have PGI trade for you and double for you. All right. Okay, so that's it on the referral commission. Okay, now you're up to 8% now on the referral commission because you refer two persons in 30 days. All right, now the next income is the binary commission. The binary commission basically, guys, is that your two persons that you refer, they're going to also do the same. They're going to go out and start sharing it with their friends and family. And now you start to qualify for on persons, you start to qualify for income on persons that you did not even bring in yourself. All right, you only bought in those two going to lead you to two more, and those four going to lead you to two more, which is 8. It keeps going like that. All right, and now you start to earn income on those new persons as they come in. Okay, so your binary commission starts at 8%. That 8%, guys, is the basic commission it start off with. So that means if you did not bring those two persons in 30 days, you will still get binary, but you will get 8%. You still have to bring two. One must go on the left and one must go on the right. You cannot bring those two persons in, sign them up into the system, and have all two persons placed on the left or all two persons placed on the right. No, they must be opposite each other, one left and one right. So make sure that you get back in touch with the person when you sign up so that they can make sure that you do it correctly so that you do not disqualify yourself. All right. Okay. Now, the binary now is based on those two persons that you introduced. That's what qualify you to earn binary. Guys, let me repeat that. You must bring in two persons to qualify to receive binary. So even though you might get spillover from above and you didn't refer two persons yourself, even though you might have other persons below you, you would not qualify for binary until you refer two persons yourself. Okay. All right. So just let me look at it now. So therefore, because you did brought in two persons and you did it within the first 30 days, now that also increased your binary from 8% to 10%, additional 2%. All right, so let's see how the binary pays. Okay, I'm going to use this example of how the binary is going to pay you. Now, your two persons each refer there to, and the four persons each refer there to. You have a total in 30 days, guys, or less, of 30 persons in your team. Now, on one side, okay, so the person on one side is one team, the other person is another team. All right, it's going to be divided. That means the company is going to pay you on one side, and the other side they're going to treat it what we call accumulated volume. All the business that comes into that one on one side, it will accumulate. Okay, they have to accumulate in order for you to get paid on the other side. So therefore, we have person on the right. Let's say the person on the right, I have 15 persons. That side accumulate. The other person have 15 persons on the left. You're gonna get paid on that side. Okay, so let's look at it now. Under one side, we have 15 persons. So if you multiply it by 100, okay, if you multiply it by 100, guys, that 100, okay, by 15 is 1500. All right. Now 1500 at 10%, that's 150 US dollars paid to you. Okay. Now what if those same 15 persons, okay, let's say those same 50 persons decide that they want to move up, okay, to a $400 package. All right. So we can have 400 multiplied by 15. Okay, so that's 6,000. 10% of that, guys, okay, 10% of that 6,000, okay, is what you're going to get paid. So 10% on 6,000, that would give you 600 US dollars. Okay, now what if those same 15 persons decide that they want to move up to a 1,000 package? Again, 15 by 1,000, okay, it's 15,000. 10% of that will give you 1,500 US dollars. All right, so just use as an example, that's how the binary pays. All right, so it doesn't matter if the person, whatever package they join at, you get paid 10%. Whatever package they upgrade to, you get 10%. I'm just using a number of 15, but what if then this grows into becoming 50 persons, 100 persons, 200 persons? All right, again, as they all buy their packages, as they all upgrade, therefore then that will give you what, a 10% on every single individual in that team, whether you refer them or not. So that's the beauty of the binary. Okay, the binary pays you on every single person on the side, that on your payout side, every single person that comes in there, that upgrade, that join, okay, you get paid a 10%. All right, so let me just move up, guys, and answer some questions that you may have. Get back to the person who referred you. That person is going to give you some information. Let them know that you want to see more about compensation plan. Or if you didn't understand everything, because it's a mouthful for those persons who are seeing it and hearing it for the first time, come back to our session at 8 o'clock tonight. Okay, we have another session. We normally have 2 sessions a day, at 1 p.m. and at 8 p.m. Okay, so again, use the same link to get back in. Also, you can start to share it with your friends and family so that they can also come and hear what it's all about, so that they can see how they can benefit from cryptocurrency and Bitcoin in particular. All right, so let me release the button for persons to unmute themselves. Okay, and if you have any questions, this is now the time to answer your questions. I'm here to answer your questions. Okay, so go right ahead. Okay, so I did a wonderful job then, guys. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. All right. All right, so let me just get 2 testimonies, and then we're gonna bring our meeting to a close because I have another appointment, and therefore, but I want you to hear from those persons who are here and that the business is working for thus far. All right, so let's go over to Vernon. Vernon, would you like to share with us? All right, bear in mind that I don't have much time, okay, but share a little with us of how PGI have benefited you. Okay, go ahead, Vernon. Sorry, you can go ahead now.
Thanks, Chris.
Sorry about that.
No. My name, I've been involved in PGI for about close to just over 4 months now. And I can say that it's a journey that I'm truly enjoying because I can see that I'm already making a significant income in PGI. I started PGI with $100 package and quickly moved on to acquiring a $500 package as well. And I moved on to the 1,000 and then I added the 600. So currently I'm basically earning like 22 US dollars a day in PGI. And I mean, that's significant for a business that started as a side business for me. And right now I'm seeing PGI as my main business. And once you treat it as a business, you will see the returns that you're looking for. So any new person that are in this room now, listening to this presentation, I would just encourage you to just, get back to the person that would have invited you onto this Zoom presentation. Ask all the questions you want to ask of them, but in the end, just go ahead and make that decision to start with that $100 package and give it a try. And because I'll tell you, you will not be disappointed with the results and the returns that you're going to be getting from PGI. So, that's all I can say to you right now. Just get started and enjoy the journey as you're doing it. Thanks for allowing me to share, Chris.
Okay, thank you very much, Vernon. All right, so let's hear from Michael out in St. Vincent. Okay, he's joining recently. So how's it doing for you, Michael, in St. Vincent?
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
PGI to the world. Vinci in the land.
Yes, PGI. Definitely.
PGI
to the
world.
Yes.
To the world, to the world, to the world.
All right. I must say I'm happy for this opportunity. I'm very happy because I'm learning so much. Things that I didn't know. I'm learning day by day as I come onto these calls. But I'm so much elated now because I am trying to spread my wings Caribbean. I'm talking here in St. Vincent. I'm talking to persons here who are showing their interest. And also, well, I actually had one guy signing up so far on. Only thing he has to do now is to make his payment. But just this morning, I spoke with my friend in Trinidad, who is also a person who was traded in Forex. And also something else that Chris and Granville were involved in. And he said he's really open to new opportunities. And so I had a good chat with him today. And he is willing to look at the opportunity more. I did. I sent him the recording and also the link to come on the call because I am saying to them, it is good to have the recording, but at the same time, it is better to come on the calls because you have the opportunity if there's something that you don't understand from what you heard about the recording, you can ask the question right away. And that is one of the road that I'm taking. Even though I will send them the recording, I will still invite them to come on the calls. And well, today I spoke with another lady, and after I finished talking with her, she called me and linked with her daughter because her daughter like to hear those things. And I gave them the good story about it again, and they should be on the call later tonight. So I am doing what I know I'm supposed to do, and the main thing is to get them on the call. That is what I am trying to do. Thank you, Chris.
Okay, thank you, Mike. Okay, all right, so you can see there are persons, involved not only here in Barbados, but you have persons involved in, in St. Vincent. But actually, PJ is actually in over 170 countries worldwide, guys. So the company is a global company. They're doing wonderful. They're transforming and changing lives all across the world. All right, so let's go over to another person who we all look up to and is doing very well. All right, and just remind him I don't have much time. Please, let's be short and brief. Give me your best shot of how PGI is working for you. Go ahead, Granville.
Yeah, pleasant good afternoon to all. I want to say how happy I am that I became a part of PGI. I have been in now for approximately 4.5 months, and I'm doing very well. Started with a $100 package, and I upgraded to a 500, a 600, and 1,000. So I'm approximately earning $22 a day minimum, and I'm increasing that. I want to say that PGI is a life changer. And if you want your life to be changed, you have to get involved. I'm working very hard to improve myself every day. Just before this call started, Michael, be on the lookout. I just signed up a lady in St. Vincent, and if you don't work hard, I'll take all of them from you.
Way to go, Bravo.
Mike, competition,
Infiltrator. Infiltrator.
So I want to say that PGI persons are really coming on board because they see the opportunity and what it can do for them. And the banks are not doing anything for them. The banks are taking away their money on a monthly basis and making them poorer and poorer. But PGI is here to give you more and more. So I want to say to you, if you are hearing this opportunity for the first time, that get back to the person who invited you and tell them that you are ready, that you hear a blind man out of Barbados saying how well he is doing in this program. And if he can do it, you can do it also. Thank you very much. Hear you tonight.
Okay, thank you very much, Granville. Wonderful, wonderful, guys. All right, so let's see if we can get in one more, okay, to share with us before we close off. All right, so let's ask our, okay, I see her. All right, Fiona, would you like to share with us this afternoon your experience in PGI?
Hi, good afternoon.
Hey, good afternoon.
Guys, I believe in PGI to the world.
PGI to the
PGI
world.
is one of the best companies in the world, guys. Chris, awesome presentation as always.
Thank you.
Love it, love it, love it. Guys, PGI is blessing my life, guys. I have not been paid in 2 years. My first paycheck, guys, is from PGI. PGI has done so much for me, guys. You know, I give thanks and praise for the opportunity. You know, and I'm so happy that someone that appreciated you has also afforded you the opportunity, guys. When I joined PGI in October, the 3rd of October, guys, I joined with $100. You know, guys, it wasn't easy, it was hard. But you know, I was able to withdraw my first $50, and I knew from then, PGI is gonna change my life, guys. I believe in the company, guys. I treat PGI as my business. I wake up every day and I check on my business. You know, I invest my time and energy into my business. That's what we make a successful business, guys. You know, you just can't come in and say, oh, I can just join PGI and just leave it there. That's not how you is going to obtain financial freedom. So you got to treat it like a business, guys. As Rena said, all we are here, or all we are earning, all we put the time and the effort into it, guys. I am able, guys, today earning $10 a day. $10 a day, guys. And I know by the end of this week, I'm earning $20 a day, guys. That's an enormous, enormous, enormous feat, guys. And I thank God, for bringing PGI into all of our lives, giving us that opportunity to change our life, guys. So get back to that person that invited you. If you didn't understand everything, Chris is always there to answer all your questions. Just come and be part of something spectacular, guys. Come be part of something unique. Come and change your future. Come and change your family's future. Come and change anybody you meet, that you share this opportunity with. You are giving them that lifeline, so come be part of us. We are here to help you. We're here to assist you. And I always say it, and I will continue to say it, PGI to the world, guys. PGI, I believe
to the world.
I believe, guys. Thank you so much, Chris, for allowing me to share. If you're new, just take another look and come and join us. We are here to help you. Thank you. Thanks, Chris.
Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you all as well. Thanks everyone for sharing this afternoon. Thanks all those persons who joined us also as well. Get back to the person who invited you guys, because this is a wonderful opportunity. If you have been praying for something, okay, your prayers have been answered. All right. If you have been looking for something, you have found it. All right. So guess what, guys? I'll see each and every one of you back tonight at 8 o'clock. Get the link out. Okay. Start to share and make sure that we have the 8 o'clock session tonight. All right. So thanks, guys.
Okay.
God bless everyone. All right.
Thanks,
bye-bye.
Chris.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Good afternoon.
Bye-bye.
Good afternoon, everyone.